I wanted to jump in and show you how I make my bread. But I forgot to start a video because I was listening to my Bible devotional when I started. And so anyways, okay. So what I did though, it was very simple. I brought my starter out. It was sitting in the oven with a light on to keep it at a good temperature for me. And when I took it out, it was bubbly. There's a lot of bubbles in there, a lot of activity. I can show you that. A lot of activity going on in there. And so I took it out, and what I do if I'm still like a little unsure if it's at its perfect point is I'll put the water in my bowl first and then pour the sourdough starter on top of it. It's a very simple recipe. It calls for, I doubled it. So I did 650 grams, this is for 2 loaves, 650 grams of water. And I try to make sure it's a little bit warm, not too hot, but a little bit warm, probably around 80 degrees. And so I put, and it's filtered as well. So I did 650 grams of water in here, and then I added 200 grams of starter in here. And when I did that, I poured it right into the water, and then I could see that it was floating, which made me like, okay, good. It's where it needs to be, right? And then I put in flour. I put in 925 grams of organic, all-purpose, unbleached flour. And I'm mixing it up with a dough mixer. That's really all I did. And I just want to make sure there's absolutely no like powder, like unmixed in, right? So that's all it is, like a shaggy kind of dough. And I love this dough hook. It's so great. Nothing really sticks to it too much. So there we go. Now I'm just going to put some plastic wrap on this, stick it in the oven. Again, not turning it on, just turning the light on. I'm going to stick it in the oven for about 30 minutes, and then I'll add the salt on. I'll add 20 grams of salt with a little bit of water so that I can mix it in with my hands. And then every 30 minutes, I'll start the stretch and fold process.